to the Chew&Chat, and I'm Joan, and today we're celebrating my oldest son's birthday. I'm not going to give out how old he is because it tells how old I am. And so I made ribeyes, stuffed mushrooms, we have tater tots, and broccoli. I cooked it a little bit too long. My fresh broccoli kind of came into broccoli smush. But hey, that's all right. When I have tater tots and stuff, you know the girlfriend's here. So, because she only eats tater tots and hash browns. Then, you know, I have my favorite ketchup, my Heinz pickle ketchup. Why does this come on every time? It says it's gonna rain tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna try these stuffed mushrooms. I bought these from Walmart. And I've never had a stuffed mushroom. I've always wanted to try one. If it was hot, it'd be more better. My food's all cold. It's so good. That's really good. Then I have lemonade. Hope that didn't hurt somebody's ears. I'll do the broccoli together. Don't matter to me, I like broccoli. This might be a little bit fat. So how's everyone doing? And welcome all the new subscribers and returning subscribers. This is really good. I've never had this kind of mushroom before. I usually just see these white buttons. Let's see. Yesterday, my disc in my back was bothering me. So this morning, oh, maybe it was last night. I don't know. I got two muscle relaxers, and I slept all day long. I was about not to do this video. I was like, well, let me get up and do this video. For y'all. I love tater tots. I'll cook them in the oven. I put my oven on 400 degrees. And then I get my cookie sheet. I spray it with some Pam. And then I put my tater tots on it. Then I spray the top of my tater tots with Pam. And put just a little bit of salt on them. You can add pepper too. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And then when I see that they're starting to turn brown at the bottom, I'll turn them over in the oven with the spatula and cook them until they get brown. Till you think what color you want them. You want really crunchy or soft or whatever. Then you take them out. It's real quick and easy. You're not getting all that grease from frying. I don't know if anybody else likes them without the grease, but I like them. Are you a picky eater? I thought my mother was a picky eater. Then I realized, man, she wasn't that picky. My son keeps coming home with these picky eaters. I think if I was dating, I think I first thing would ask him about the eating habits. If I didn't like the eating habits, I think I would move on. I just love a good ribeye. We'll be having next month prime rib for my birthday. Walmart only sells prime rib for a couple months at the end of the year. For Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I think it may go into January. That's when I have to stock up on them for the year. I think the last one I cooked I don't know. I remember cooked one for my mother for her birthday. Her birthday was January 2nd. And I remember making a nice big prime rib dinner. That's when my youngest son Ashton was with his old girlfriend. We waited and waited and waited for several hours for them to come eat. They would never answer their phone. Finally, I told my oldest son, go on and start eating, and I fixed my mother a plate and stuff, and I don't know if I ate or not. I was so upset, man. My mother is so heartbroken. And I don't think we even saw him for a couple weeks. It may be a month later. I don't know. It was a long time. And they never could give me an answer why they never showed up. I'm not asking you to stay for hours. I'm just asking you to come. If you didn't want to eat, at least have a birthday cake or something, or eat your food and send some cake home with you or something. And it just broke her heart. And it hurts me knowing that was her last birthday. And she was heartbroken. Breaking a 85-year-old blind woman's heart like that, it's just, no. I couldn't date somebody who treated their parents, grandparents, the way he does. If you want to date somebody, look how they treat their parents, their grandparents, how they treat their kids, if they have children. That's my dating advice. I keep thinking, my son, his girlfriend, I don't know how she treats her family. I ain't never met him. I ain't never seen him. 3-4 houses down. They've been dating a year now. Yeah. Like I said in other videos, I guess I'll meet them at the wedding if they get married, or meet them when the baby comes, whenever they have a baby. If they're gonna have one, I wish they'd hurry up, because I'm not getting younger. I was thinking, at my age, my granny, I've been 7 years old. I may be 80 or 90 years old before I get a grandbaby. Well, I'm not gonna be that old, because otherwise, if he marries her or stays with her, she'll be too old to have a baby. I think she's 26. I think she's 26. I had a 6-year-old at her age. It's really, really good. This time I cooked a little bit too long, but it's still good. That's that. This one's really thin. Well, this is 2 days after my son's birthday, but I'm finally cooking it. on my son's birthday. I had bought a package, 3 ribbeyes in it. One for me and my 2 sons. Well, I guess it was like an hour before I was fixing to cook. My youngest son tells me I had gotten off earlier that day. Maybe he went in early, I don't know. He got off early. The girlfriend was coming over. I was like, well, if I cook those 3 steaks, I'm not gonna get one. I know, I ordered Whataburger for them. I could figure out what I wanted, so I had Sonic, that foot long. And then the next day, that's when my back started hurting. That was last night. And I ordered Chinese. And then I took those muscle relaxers. My back's a whole lot better. Well, I put an order to Walmart to bring me another package of steaks. I don't know if this is one of them or not. It's kind of thin. That's alright, it's good and tender. String. I'm so tired. I got up sometime, I remember, to go to the bathroom. I don't know how many times I almost fell on the floor. So while we're talking about dating, what's your dating advice for people who may be looking for somebody? You can post it in the comments. Are you still dating, or have you found your significant other? Yeah, I'm tired. I keep thinking I'm getting closer to getting caught up doing videos, and well, at least I don't have this massive pile of Barbie dolls in here, but I still got at least 4 or 5 more videos to finish on my other channel. After that, I don't want to see another Barbie doll. I pretty much needed a whole house for Barbies. Well, one of them I said, we always joke about on Facebook, my friends do. When we get old and senile and have the Alzheimer's, we're gonna play with Barbie dolls. That might be about the time I have some grandchildren to play Barbie dolls with when I'm senile and cut the Alzheimer's. I was fixing to say the Alzheimer's. Well, I don't know of anybody on my mama's side of the family. I would say on my dad's side, who I thought was my dad, he died from Alzheimer's. Like I mentioned in the video not too long ago, about a week after my mother passed away, I finally figured out who I thought was my father was my stepfather. He wasn't even my father. Maybe that's why that side of the family never wanted to know me. I don't know. Then who my real father, I don't know. He never wanted to know me. I remember I was about 7 years old. I remember he came to where we lived. It was in 1975, something like that. And I remember it was late at night. Well, it was probably about 8 or 9 o'clock. I'd sleep for 7-year-old or whatever. It was dark. I remember he came to the door. He was a tall man. I remember my mother always saying my dad was 6'3". And I kept thinking when I got older, the man who was sitting was my father. I was like, well, he's my height, 5'8". I don't know how he shrunk that much. And I figured out, I've always thought, because I remember him coming in the door saying, oh, this must be my bastard. I didn't know exactly what that meant. I knew it was a bad word. And yeah. After that night, after that, I never saw him again. Always wondered. My mother wanted me to do the ancestry and everything. I guess she was wanting me to find out. She didn't want to tell me. She wanted to find out on my own. I don't know. I could never find out from my stepfather's side. There was nothing coming to me. There was nothing on his side. Not even one thing. I kept telling her, I was like, I don't understand. There had to be a cousin or somebody out there that's related to me. There was nothing there. I'm outside. So I happened to be on my mother's computer, and I was looking at pictures, and she always had this man's picture in her wallet. His name was Ben. And I happened to find that picture in her computer with his last name. And I think it might have had his birth date on it. So as soon as I went to Ancestry and I put his name into my father's name, and it just started popping up. So he had 2 daughters. Well, he was married at the time. My mother must have had an affair with him. I don't know if she knew it or not. And he already had 2 daughters. And they don't want nothing to do with me. I don't care. Because he's dead, and his mother and father's dead, and his wife then, she's dead. And plus they're prejudiced. They're racist. I don't want any prejudiced and racist people in my life. And so, y'all can just stay wherever you're at. I'm almost through. I'm finished a couple pieces. Steak here. It's delicious. It's cold as can be, but it's delicious. Oh, I'm doing pretty good tonight. I haven't spilled nothing yet. Ooh, let's see what else we can talk about a little bit. Who's doing this Christmas shopping? It's time to start your Christmas shopping so you don't have to buy so much at one time. good to go down the clearance aisle. You can get lots of stocking stuffers and stuff in. I was about to buy some cute Christmas wrap paper the other day on Amazon. And I sat there and said, why? Since it's only me, my 2 boys, and my mother's sister, my aunt. She's like 82 or 83 years old. That's all we have left in our family. I'm going to do like I did last year. We did that, what's it called? White elephant gift exchange or something? What's it called? It's the first time we ever did it. It was kind of fun, but we did give out some crappy gifts. There was nothing fun. We didn't try to steal anything because there was nothing to argue over because it was just a bunch of crap. So I've bought several things. It should be fun this year. Then I'll just give my sons cash like I did last year, because it's just so much easier just let them to buy what they want. Cause they're all grown. I don't once your kids get big enough and they're not babies anymore, little children. It's not that fun to be buying Christmas gifts and stuff, and Christmas is not fun without children. Christmas is made for children. When it's just adults, you know, you're happy to see your children, but it's not meaningful as it is when they're little. And that Christmas of 2022, yeah, 2022, that's when my son was with his old girlfriend. She had the baby. Not his baby, somebody else's baby. But he met her when the baby was 2 months old. Let me tell you what, that was really a special Christmas with the baby. And I think he was like 9 months old at the time, something like that. And it really was a special Christmas. My mother loved it. I remember when everyone left that night and we were sitting there watching TV together. My mother said that was the best Christmas that we've had in so many years. And I was so happy that she was able to have a nice Christmas. That was her last Christmas. And I know for the probably like last 7 years of her life, I always try to make every holiday special, special, special. That's because you don't know when it's gonna be what's gonna be her last holiday. And I always try to make each Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter and her birthday and stuff, make everything special for her. And she had a very special Christmas. And then a week later was her birthday. I made her that prime rib dinner. My son didn't show up and broke her heart. And then a month and a half later, she dies. And so yeah, so she had a very special Christmas and broke her heart on her birthday. So, but always try to make your holidays and every day special because you don't know when we're gonna be here. So, all right, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification. Make sure it's all black, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.